Hello, everyone. Mark here with Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your second fan requested Friday matchup of the week. The Clacks have made their return to request this smasher of a comparison. Kai Greene, 2011, Nick Walker, 2021. Both New York Pro winning versions. So this is on its own very interesting, but I will admit, right from the get-go, guys, I usually pride myself on sizing these guys correctly, but Nick being a new bodybuilder and Kai kinda a bodybuilder of the past, I guess a few years ago, very, very hard to size them correctly. But having said that, let's begin with the front double bi, and you can see what I mean, guys. Kai, he is taller. He is a taller man, but not that much. He's not that tall, and Nick's not that short. But you can see, obviously, I made Nick slightly taller. Head height, not hair height, of course. Kai's hair is very tall. But he's bending at the knees. You can see that quite substantially, is Kai. His midsection, very bloated, very smooth as well. Now, there is this version of Nick. And that's not the best one to use, although it's more of a level playing field here in the midsection. But boom, the fact that Nick was hitting it like this, I do prefer to use it. Nick means business, guys. Now, Kai, he is huge. He's a monster. Look at the limbs. Look at the size of the wheels on the man. But still, I think Nick, he might get an edge in the muscle separation department, things of that nature. Let's run through the poses. And this shot here, Kai, his waistline appears to be very small when you consider the size of his wheels, and he's not spreading eagle like Nick a little bit, and that's kind of like what Ronnie Coleman did, because his legs were just so darn huge. He didn't really need to cheat to display them even bigger, but still, guys, Nick's holding his own against Kai Greene in the front lat spread, and that surprises me. You're gonna find out as as the future rolls around. This Nick Walker, he is very comparable with the very best of the best. Go to the side chest department. And again, guys, you might think I sized this one incorrectly because Nick, upper body wise, he looks bigger. But that's not the case. He is tilted perfectly, thusly. And I guess that's part of it. You got to have your display. Because seriously, guys, seriously, boys, take a look at the chests. I mean, Kai Greene's chest is about 3 feet long. You know what I'm saying? From top to bottom, it's huge. But Nick Walker, like I said, the display may get him an edge. But realistically, guys, I think Kai would just be too much. Too overwhelming. Arms, even though the display is not the best, he's kind of closing in. He needs to open up a little bit. But I just think he's a monster from the side. Side tricep. And this is from a different version of Kai. But this was an educated decision of mine. I looked for a certain version. This is 2013, I believe. But it's the same version. He had a little bit of distension in the stomach, but he was huge, massive, and about the same condition. So I think his side tricep from the New York Pro 2011 would look just like this. And again, like the side chest, Kai is a beast. He is a frigging monster, guys. Could get an edge against Nick. Although Nick is, he's not rolling over and dying. Go to the back shots. This is where it, makes or breaks. Wins or loses it for a man. And Kai Greene, he's good from behind. And so is Nick Walker. And this could get debatable. I like the lower half for Kai. To be honest, I like the back of Nick Walker. Seems to be a lot of back. But ditto with Kai Greene. I don't think anybody's really dominant in this pose. Go to the rear double bi. And see, guys, this is a lot of back for Nick Walker. He's a beast. But so is Kai Greene. Kai Greene's lat insertions are so thick and three-dimensional that he may get an edge just based on the back alone. Camera angle is tilted a little bit more for Nick Walker's, or maybe he's even holding his back a little bit. His back. But either way, In the upper body, Nick might have it, but still, I don't know. Those lat insertions of Kai. But when you look at the wheels, the glutes, hamstrings, even in the calves, maybe. I think it goes to Kai Greene. But condition for condition, Nick's right there with him, I do believe. Go to the abs and thigh. It's actually turned out to be a very close matchup, guys. And this is that other version of Kai. You'll notice his abs are not quite as sharp as they have been in the past. It's because I selected this version. It's just the Prague Pro, maybe? Or maybe even the Arnold Classic Australia or Europe, not Australia. But either way, I selected this version for a reason, because I think that if he had a different version, 2012 Mr. Olympia or something like that, he might get Nick Walker in the abs and thigh. But using these two versions, I think Walker has an edge. You can see definite muscle separation in the abs. Of course, Kai has that quad. That's unbelievable. Go to the most muscular. And this is a dandy most muscular for Kai Greene. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the best pose for him. Nick Walker, though, he's like a Phil Heath, a modern day Phil Heath. Just ab separation. Yes, ab separation. Phil Heath, when he was a little bit younger, his abs looked like that too. Now this here, look at this. Kai Greene at the New York Pro 2011 exhibited one of the best crab position most musculars ever. Period. Let alone Kai Greene. Now normally it's a terrible pose. With all due respect to Kai, it's probably not the best. I don't want to say it's a terrible pose. This is Kai Greene, a legend, but it's not the best pose for him. But if you've ever seen this picture of Kai, and there's another one, he just looks unbelievable in the crab position. And that was 2011 New York Pro. Unbelievable, guys. And so is this decision that I have to make between these two. Who is the winner? I'm going with Kai Greene because it was very close. First of all, it was very close. There was some stomach distension in the front double bi, and I thought for sure it was going to go to Nick. But then Kai exhibited a pretty lean midsection in the rest of the poses, and he was just so gosh darn big. And when the conditioning, things of that nature were equal, and even the poses, I was giving a lot to Kai, giving some to Nick. But when everything was equal, things of that nature, you got to give it to the bigger guy. And Kai, looked like he was about 20 pounds bigger of pure muscle. And that's nothing to mess around with on the bodybuilding stage. But still, guys, I would have no problem giving it to Nick Walker. And if I did give it to Nick Walker, it would be a different speech. I would have given it to him because of the muscle separation. He had a leaner midsection. He was maybe more aesthetically pleasing, but that's debatable. Anyway, guys, it's a little bit hard to, pick a winner each and every time. But that's what I got to do. And that's what the judges have to do. And they have a very difficult job. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. There is 2 more, and you may have noticed there is a thumbnail. That is one of my old wrestling matches. I was a professional wrestler, in case you didn't realize. So go ahead and watch the match. Let me know what you think of it. And guys, if you get this video up to 1K, I will personally message the owner of the YouTube channel and see if you can get him to play some of my other matches. Have a great day, guys.